Welcome to the final segment. And earlier I mentioned regarding my trip up to northern Arizona, and we had the privilege of nearby college. It was taking place the Arizona Film Mixer. And of course I met with Matt Earl Jones, and here's a little taste, little segment of what's going on in our industry.
So she is now, we're blessed to have her here. So she still is working back and forth, but her family is here, and so she's really doing a Herculean job of trying to bring productions here. Because in the same way that I tried to stay here because of my daughter, and we both have very personal reasons to want to see production here. Right. So her children are here, and so she's actually successfully brought a feature here. Oh, nice. So this is really who you should talk to. I just get to be a...
Well, but also you're the leader of this community. I know you're trying to always be as humble as you can. I understand humbleness. I'm humble too. I try to do the best I can, but sometimes you have to come out of...
Well, first of all, I am not the leader of this community. Wendy Bridges is the local film commissioner here, and she's amazing.
We talk about us now.
I represent the state film thing, but what I try to do, especially since we were shut down for 6 years, and the local film offices really kept the fire lit. I'm not here to step on anybody's toe. I'm here to help carry wood to help you keep the fire.
I apologize if I stepped on my boundary, because Prescott is Prescott. I know we talk about Prescott.
Prescott.
We are in Prescott, but I was really referencing Phoenix.
Well, I represent the state, but it is very much a collaborative effort.
Yeah, it is.
We have not only do we have great local film commissioners. I'm really happy we've added 8 in the 3 years, but we've added 71 film resource coordinators, that they're really the people who know who's good, the resources right there and at the grassroots level. Because a lot of times if you're coming in to shoot, you don't really want to talk to me because I don't have the individual knowledge. My job is to go out and sell what they have found. And to go and be able to speak that language. But in terms of being able to be hands-on and help, it's the film. Our goal was to create a program.
Yeah, but sometimes, on the record, I like to really bring this to attention. In my film, the first one, not the second or the third, on the first one, The Dark Side of Opulent, you didn't even know you helped, and you didn't even know how you did it. I tell you how you did it. When I came to your office, you remember we met, we took a picture up, and we talked, and we laughed, and we giggled. And he told us, everybody, hey, making a lot of noise, which is true in the governor's office. So we had to take a chill and a pill. But at the end, and as I was leaving, I met the other side of the tourism, and she gave me a couple of footage to use for the movie. So here we go. Well, so your presentation, you might think you're doing something else, but then we wound up with something even just as good. And on the movie credit, and The Dark Side of Opulent 1, the first one, not that I want to be selfish, I'm sorry. There's a credit for you there because you didn't even know. Now you're going to look and say, what did I do? You're not going to know what you did, but you did. Well, you did bigger than what you thought you did.
Well, and by bringing the resources together.
And it was the drone shots in the movie. I said on the record.
Right.
So it's a big deal. It's just like now we meet you. On the record, I just want to tell you.
That's the opportunity. The entire thing about a film community is a community. We are meant to support each other. And even though he didn't know we did that, we all have those effects that ripple effect of doing the right thing, being kind, trying to treat each other with respect for your creativity and for your art.
Did you? That's why we wrapped up us with a great team. Exactly validated what you just said, and that goes for you. You've done so much, and sometimes when you do a lot of good, you don't know. Like when I was a coach, as a soccer coach, leader of the league, I was the director of the whole league. Sometimes, like you said, I didn't know the ripple effect until years later. Then the guy goes to me, oh, I did this because of this. I did it. Then I realized how impactful that we all are, and that's why we're here today in this rain.
Well, and that's
to be impactful to our community.
And it is a community, and it really doesn't matter who lights the spark, who fans the fire, who brings the wood. If we're all working toward the same goal, respectfully supporting each other, then we can be. I mean, that's what Arizona used to be.
Right. Yeah.
And we had, the Association of Film Commissioners International was founded by one of the founders, who's the Arizona Film Commissioner of the time. We have a rich history that in recent times it's easy to forget. It's easy to focus on what we may not have, but what we do have in the state is a lot of great people who really love the industry and do great work. And that's where the credit, and if I can be a coach for the team, that's good. I don't need to run with a ball or catch it. My job is to find the right people.
And I had the awesome opportunity of being up there with you on this. And it was, Matthew Earl Jones is just awesome. He's really big on independent films, bringing them to Arizona. True. And I think that's what Arizona needs. Yep. And just to watch Arizona grow, I think it could be an awesome thing, because that's what we need here. We need more actors, we need more film producers, and people need to know that Arizona's on the map and we're for real. And I just commend Matthew Earl Jones for everything he's doing and done, because I can't say it enough. We need that. And
I second that.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
We have a little thing joke with
That's
we don't say excellent, we don't say great, we say awesome.
And you know what? I didn't get a chance to go with you, but I mean, just seeing that clip was incredible. I mean, it was a blessing to be able to see what Arizona is doing and the opportunities that the film community is bringing to us as actors and to the rest of the production.
They forget the positive side. That's what it's all about, is the positive energy that they, and so do you, what you do for others every single time. And it needs to be mentioned to the public. And that's just my believe in this. That's why the show, the premise of the show is about this. Our mission and goal is to give that message that you just said. And the guys like Matthew and everybody else, and also Rochelle.
Rochelle, yes, Rochelle. She's amazing, and I think she already is doing a great job, and I think she's just going to be cherry on top.
Well, and you had stated that he's very much supportive of the independent films.
Right.
And I think a lot of us right now, myself included, do a lot of the independent films to get our acting careers jump started.
True.
So the fact that he's supporting our local filmmakers and our local actors, and he's not just going over to the big films and not really helping the little guys, but he is helping the little guys, makes it more appealing to all the actors in Arizona, and it makes you kind of have a little bit more respect that he respects you and what your craft is.
And also, to tag on that, it gives you a desire, or myself a desire as an actress, to stay local, to be part of the community, and to see what the ones on the team are actually sewing into us, you know what I mean? And seeing that they believe in us as much as we believe in ourselves. And it's good to have that, like, pat on the back or that encouragement from these advisors or from the film commissioner to say, hey, you know what? We believe in all films, because short films become bigger films, Sometimes people have, the attention span to only watch a short film. So it's fun to see short films come into the ball game here and to be able to be a part of it. And I'm really grateful for the film commissioner and for the team here in Arizona.
There's a takeaway from this clip, if you guys paid attention. I know we had a lot of footage. You were there, right, when we filmed it. We have huge footage. That's amazing. But what I think Mr. George O'Bartz decided to take this clip. I didn't even know about. I knew about the clip, obviously, but he took the charge on editing that, and I could see his point, because as a filmmaker, what he was trying to send a message. And sometimes I don't like myself on tape too much, because that's the stuff I'm trying to avoid. But I'm there, like I couldn't help it. It's just the way the shot was shot, so I apologize for the viewers. But the whole thing was, he didn't even know, because as a coach, you never know the ricochet of your work. Like right now, you don't know how impactful you are to the girls out there, to the people, the viewers, the things you say, and that's why you have to stay positive and stay on message. And one of the reasons is because there's always that one child, or one person listening to you, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. If you notice in the takeaway, he didn't even know he helped me in one instant. And he was like shocked, and he's so humble. It's hard to give him that little. He's like me too. I don't like too much accolades. And I just like somebody to say, okay, it was great, but that was it.
It was awesome.
But at the end of the day, that's what it is. But before we end this segment, it's just, I cannot thank everybody enough, because you have the guests, we have the Jones, we have the hosts, we have the crew. How much can you thank for that 1 hour segment? Everyone is involved. So like I always say, people say it takes a village to raise a child. I say it takes a city to make a show. And then it takes the whole country to make it a success. And with that, I'll end that tune.